Inkling versus the Palutena, a matchup we do often see at a high level. But we'll see what these guys have to bring to the table.
That rapid jab does way too much. Let's talk about it. That rapid jab puts the paint on too.
Not only does it do 20%, but also the next hit does another like that back air did 17. Like it's nuts.
Right. You can follow up very well with it. Not a lot of characters that can have very solid jab confirms too, but I feel like if any character has follow-ups out of it, could be Inkling.
Well, something that's really cool about Inkling too is at those low percents.
Ooh, roller.
Oh, doesn't get. That's devastating, especially because the mash was not really there, but catches the teleport with jab.
Yeah, that high recovery from Palutena, you don't see him do it very often too, so catching it this early is a good sign.
Okay.
Great nair on the pressure though. He had to pop out of his roller too, so he knows exactly where he's going to be after he does it.
A roller's such a threatening thing. It's one of those moves where you're like, you know, yeah, whatever, roller, but as soon as you miss attack, even if you're put in a tech situation, that move becomes so scary. And if your mash isn't on point, Inkling will be killing you like 90%.
Yes. Nair to approach too. Oh, I like the idea of a tech chase in the platform using the big, broad hitbox of the up air.
And now we're seeing one of those problems that Inkling does have is killing at these high percents.
I think this matchup is almost won and lost in the shield interaction on roller too, because we've seen Luna get so much mileage out of whenever he's pressuring roller on his shield, and he forces him to pop out of the roller coming upward, and he's able to catch up with a rising nair.
Ooh, broken shield!
To the skies. To the skies, baby.
Holy,
take it away.
I cannot believe that we just saw Palutena actually came through doing that shield damage.
Hey, so much safe pressure coming from the aerials too. It's almost
well, it's one of those things that you might not even be thinking about, right? You're like, okay, well, I'm just shielding these aerials, and all of a sudden,
another roller.
Okay.
Oh, he took a while to land there.
Yeah, we need to see some better hops out of roller. You can do the short hop, air dodge down. You can even just short hop fastball. But if you're doing a double jump around like that, you're not getting as much as you could possibly off that roller.
Absolutely.
And that's not even really a technical thing.
Luna with his pressure. He caught him with the dash attack too, and set him to all this.
Yeah, and honestly,
oh my goodness! I was just gonna comment.
That before.
I was just gonna comment on his edge trapping, but dude, he can go on edge guard with the best of them.
Yeah, I love options like that, especially from these like really good players. They know, you know, if I haven't done this the whole time, someone's not going to be expecting
the time,
it.
baby.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cash in on that stock right now.
But Val has to do something with that nair rising out of his shield.
All right, misses the tech. It gets clipped by that nair. In disadvantage, we're gonna see some big damage.
Down through, yep. Not going to find the further follow-up off of the tech chase on the platform. He might have thought he might have missed the tech or something like that. Oh! He actually was like, he was in a state of tumble too, so he didn't get planted. He just got knocked away by the roller. That was very interesting.
He's grounded.
Yeah.
Like, it's some free damage, but yeah, definitely not as much as you want.
Let's re-grab. Not going to get punished. Ooh,
no punish! All right, we're seeing... Now Luna can definitely afford to play that lamer game.
Absolutely.
Busting out the auto reticles and the explosive flames. He is not... all right, there we go. We saw the short hop. We saw the forward smash coming out at like 109. That's what we want to see. At least we're seeing the optimal Inkling follow-up there.
Working it in. It's better late than never.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Up throw. Big follow-ups here.
Air.
I like the idea of it for a wait too, but that Palutena air dodge is a little bit hard to follow sometimes.
All right, got the ink on him.
Ooh, I like going for the cross up on the forward air, and then he crossed him over to get the forward smash too, but Luna holding shield. Down throw.
Nice grab coming in with the tomahawk.
Oh.
Gets caught by the explosive flame, and that kills. Oh,
he was shocked.
Yeah, he was like, what?
He said, my
goodness. 115?
He was taken aback by that. Wow.
My man sat up in his seat.
He said, in all of my days.
Good gravy, my friend.
Yeah.
No, that does do that. Maybe you didn't know, but that's definitely how that one works.
He had not gotten hit by almost any explosive flames prior to that moment as well. So.
Well, I think, again, we have to give Luna some credit for that. He had not gone for that option off stage yet. And so he knows, you know, when I need to cash in a stock, here's this option.
I also feel like as well he was working in grabs beautifully too, forcing him with some tomahawk jumps on the shield too, with some really good cross-ups as well.
Yeah, Palutena's grab is so good. She's the only character that feels like she kind of has like a Smash 4 grab.
Yeah, the grab game is fine. Oh, tatted up here is Palutena. taking the first damage of this game too, but La Luna taking the lead once again.
Yeah, quick 19. And I think we have to talk about Valyrym?
Val.
Actually had a pretty solid lead at the start of that last game, and ended up losing an early stock to La Luna, who kind of just rolled it all the way to the victory. I'm wondering if we can see, maybe if Inkling manages to get an earlier stock, if the opposite thing will happen.
Not finding these throw follow-ups too, but forcing him off stage as well. It's going to get something for his troubles. A lot of respect here too. Going to have to get some ink online.
One thing that I can imagine Inkling having a really tough time dealing with is Palutena's dash attack and back air. Inkling's used to having, that big back air comes out so fast. They don't have to worry about anything. But Palutena's dash attack and back air being invincible makes you have to think about it at least twice before you go for it.
Some really good offstage options here. Ooh, maybe even a DI mix up on the back throw too.
That was clean.
Middle of the stage, you never really know where you're getting thrown. Nair.
And the nair.
It'll eventually clean up.
It's such a good option. It's one of those moves, man. It combos, it gets you out of shield, and eventually it'll kill for you too. All right, roll back, trying to stay back.
His grounded, La Luna's grounded pressure is actually quite interesting here. He's keeping him in shield a whole lot.
Well, I like that he's choosing to, not play too aggressively, waiting for his opening, and then that's when he's getting that big damage.
Neutral get up and get caught by down tilt too. That lasts so long. It reaches far too, so it's extremely hard to punish when you're at ledge.
Actually, yeah, it's such a good option.
Yep. Oh, gonna get planted here though.
Ooh,
not gonna get the forward smash.
The mash. La Luna not wanting to die.
He couldn't have gone for up smash there because it was not high enough percent. So the forward smash when he was next to that ledge was a very smart option though.
No, absolutely, and it's just honestly, it's on the onus of the person who got rollered to get out of that situation. But we're seeing La Luna have a commanding lead this game.
Oh, that was interesting. He had the bomb there to give him some space once he got back to that stage. He's giving himself some future assurance.
That's a cool option. I like stuff like that.
Oh, but going deep to that forward area, poke him out.
Yeah, he wanted that bomb again, and La Luna's like, not this time, my friend, not this time.
Scouting out the area above him with these up airs too. He's occupying. He's starting to occupy a whole lot more space with these aerials too as Val.
All right, again, stuffed by that dash attack. Goes deep off stage. Tries to go for the down air on the regrab.
Oh, looking for a tech chase roller too, but going to the platform. That's another thing too. This stage offers you a lot of escape options, especially because it covers such a broad area in the middle of the stage too, to get away from that roller.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the two frame.
Oh, he's going deep for it too, going for the double dip.
All right, doesn't get a punish on the Inkling up B, so he's going to find himself back.
Gonna get the punish on the Nair though, but Val getting pushed back to the ledge once again because he went out to extend that punish a little bit further.
Luna went deep for that back air. He saw something. Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of weaving between these explosive flames now.
It's such a tough stuff.
Schneid.
Okay. It's a tough spot to be in for Val because, to be honest, Palutena does play that patient game very well.
Up there with the likes of Snake. Able to time you out, if not, no problem.
Well, and when you have a lead this big, why approach
Right.
if you really don't have to? And you're a character that is very good at not doing so. If you just take a second, most players, especially at this level, will kind of hang themselves eventually. And that back air, gonna seal it up. Ooh, hard fist bump. La Luna showing us he's not just a melee player.
Ooh.